What's happening, guys? I'm Dan. Welcome back to another episode of Pour Michigan Beer, guys. If you would be so kind, please hit that subscribe button. It really helps the channel out. And we'll move on to beer from here, guys. This is going to be another Arvon beer, guys. This is called the Double Crisp Point, standard can from Arvon. It's that nice woodsy background with a little bit of that kind of painting vibe that they usually do for most of their can art. A little water painting, I should say. So on the side, we have Double Crisp Point. This is 9.2%. This is nothing to be messed with. This is going to be a New England style DIPA packed full of Idaho 7. So I have noticed that Arvon, guys, they use a lot of Idaho 7 hops. And typically, I like Idaho 7. I don't remember if I love it on its own, but I know that Idaho 7's attributed to fair bitterness, little pine resin, nice tropical fruit aromas and things like that used in the dry hopping. But it looks like they just used Idaho 7. At least that's what they label on the side, guys. And this was canned on December 22nd, 2020. So, gosh, guys, this is only a couple weeks old. So I'm stoked to have this. And, yeah, I'm really happy to try this one out. And again, another New England style from Arvon. Boom, shakalaka. Apparently, in other news, non-beer related, we had pro-Trump supporters storming in D.C., guys. They're going up trying to stop the inaugural President-elect Biden, his electoral vote. So I thought that was crazy. The stock market freaking tanked. Everything went down. Everybody was going nuts. I knew something was going on. So come to find out, that's what's going on in D.C., guys. Just absolute crazy conundrum. But we don't talk about politics on this channel. We talk about beer. Go to a pour. And I don't care what side you're on, by the way. Nice, hazy, creamy pour, guys. It's... wow, that is very, very carbonated with a 2 fingers worth of fluffy Dawn Soapy compacted head, guys. That is haze for days. Look at that glass. That is hashtag haze for days, guys. Beautiful, beautiful looking New England style DIPA, I should say. Golden yellow, guys, reminiscent of OJ, but even more golden yellow without that orange presence. Beautiful beer in the glass. So let's go to an aroma. Yeah, juicy candied pine, juicy candied tangerine skin, if that makes any sense. There's bitterness, but I'm getting the juicy citrus in there. A little bit of a lime lemon kind of component. Little grassy, herbally dankness. Gosh, that's a ton of pineapple. A ton of pineapple. I mean, overripe pineapple, fresh cut pineapple, skin resinous pineapple, if that makes sense. I don't think anybody ever says resinous pineapple, but it's that bitter kind of juicy tropical fruit note. Yeah, it's fire. It's super green. It's super oily, if that makes sense. Just smells full and thick, guys. Let's go to a cheers. This is Double Crisp Point from Arvon. Yeah, that is a ton of tropical fruit. But there's something else in there, almost like this strawberry kiwi kind of thing. I did not expect that, guys. That there's some kind of passion, kind of strawberry kiwi thing that I do not recall getting that on their beers before. That I can't even explain how overripe and juicy this beer is. I mean, you're having your palate flooded with juicy tangerine, just absolutely soaked, oily, juicy mangoes. I mean, just oversaturated with pineapple that's honestly gone bad, guys, or a step before that. I mean, it's just dripping with pineapple juice, overripe, over sugary, fermented peachiness. And then I have this weird kind of strawberry kiwi, kind of almost sour kind of berry thing going on in there. Did not expect that for Idaho 7 at all, guys. That, I don't know if that's just me being off, but that's an interesting flavor. Oily, viscous, pine resin. That little bit of that herbally dank herbaceousness kind of thing there. A little bit of that chivy onion thing coming into play. But again, guys, it's got this like weird, like, and I'm probably just misinterpreting this because it can't possibly be in there, but this weird like sour kind of kiwi strawberry note that's coming out of nowhere. I don't know where I'm getting that, but then it's followed up by overripe fermented peach juice, tons of pineapple, a little bit of mango, candied tangerine, grapefruity skin, resin, pine thing on the back end, guys. It's crazy. A little bit of that lemon thing coming in. There's a little bit of that skin of citrus. Goes right into that overripe component. It's got like this big kind of sourdough almost. I'd say that's what I'm getting. Maybe that like that. It's like a sourdough breadiness for that malt, guys. It's crazy how it's driven into there. But yeah, it's got all kinds of crazy flavors going on to me. I almost can't peel it back because I'm getting quite a lot of things in different directions. Is this the best beer as of late from Arvon? I'd say probably not. But we're splitting hairs, guys, because Arvon is world-class stuff. And this is 9.2%. And let me tell you something, guys. I can tell that there's a lot of malt driven into this beer. This is dangerous. I mean, it's still got that nice bitterness on the back end, but because of how much malt was probably driven into this beer to get that ABV up, it's actually not as bitter as I anticipate some of their beers to be. So this is actually quite drinkable, but I wish it was actually a little bit less ABV. And a little bit less kind of like crazy flavor all over the place. Maybe I just don't like Idaho 7 on its own, guys. I said that going into this video. Oops, sorry about that. Heads up. And maybe I just don't like Idaho 7 on its own, guys. I'm pretty certain that's what it is. But it's damn good. It's got that dank thing in there too. I mean, and the weird thing about their beers is they drink better as you keep drinking them. So this is crazy drinkable for 9.2%. I love it. Again, they got that cantaloupe like honeydew thing coming into play now. I'm getting a lot of cantaloupe now. But I can down this whole beer no problem, guys. This is a problem. So, rating. I won't keep talking. See, now I'm getting less of that strawberry kiwi thing that I got in the beginning. Don't know why I was getting that. Maybe it's just that like sourdough malt that's kind of giving me like almost like that slightly sour like bready kind of vibe that I wasn't sure where it was coming from. So I'm not sure on that one, guys, but it's still really dang good. This is a tasty beer, guys, and very dangerous at 9.2%. I'm going to go with a 4.05 out of 5. It's just maybe not my favorite hop on its own. Maybe I wish there was something else thrown into the mix. Maybe I wish the ABV was a little bit lower. But either way, guys, it's Arvon beer. It's world-class stuff. Not normal to get anything below a 4, so we are over that 4 threshold. This has been another beer review, guys. This has been Poor Michigan Beer. Double Crisp Point from Arvon. Check them out if you haven't, guys. They're doing a lot of deliveries all over the state. And do me a favor, guys. Even if you don't like me, maybe you like the beer that I'm drinking, hit that subscribe button. I appreciate it. Give it a good smash and get it out of my sight. I'm over and out. I'll see you guys on the next one. Cheers.